What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Minnesota Vikings versus San Francisco 49ers. Week 7 NFL matchup going down Monday, October 23rd, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Minnesota Vikings and the San Francisco 49ers. And the Minnesota Vikings coming into this one on the heels of a 19-13 win over the Chicago Bears on the road last time out to improve to 2-4 on the year, 2-3-1 against the number. Meanwhile, the San Francisco 49ers coming off of their first loss of the season, a surprising 19-17 road loss to the Cleveland Browns in their last matchup, dropping to 5-1, 4-2 against the number. And I think the first thing you got to look at for both of these teams is the injury report. For the San Francisco 49ers, obviously no Deebo Samuel. He's out with a shoulder injury. And, even Trent Williams on the offensive line, doubtful for this game. But the good news for San Francisco is that Christian McCaffrey's status for Monday's game was upgraded to probable. So it looks like he'll be able to go. But again, with so much, so many moving parts, it's important to make sure that you keep checking the injury report as you get closer to kickoff. On the other side for the Vikings, well, you're still going to be missing Justin Jefferson. The most, there's all sorts of guys that are questionable, but Jefferson is the big one, I would say, obviously for the Minnesota Vikings. And you've kind of seen Kirk Cousins' production take a dip because of it. And this was a Vikings team that didn't need a dip in production. They were already skating on thin ice. I mean, they had such a good record in one-score games last year. I believe they were 11-0. This year, hasn't really changed. All 6 of their games have been one-score games this season, and you're seeing that luck sort of turn. They're already 2-4 straight up in one-score games this season. So the takeaway that I have, though, is that while they have been able to battle solid teams like the Kansas City Chiefs, like the Los Angeles Chargers, and even the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home, still lost all of those games. And the San Francisco 49ers have one of the best defenses in the NFL, if not the best defense. I mean, this is a San Francisco defense that's top 3 in total defense, top 5 against the rush, top 10 against the pass, which is where Minnesota's made their money because they still don't have a rushing touchdown this season. And going up against the San Francisco 49ers defense, it's also best in scoring defense, allowing just 14.5 points per game. And there's also the problem for the Vikings of Kirk Cousins in primetime. We all know Kirk Cousins in primetime is like oil and water. It just does not work. 2-10 against the spread in his career in primetime action. And unfortunately for him, even at home, I think primetime Kirk Cousins might show up here. But I also just wonder how much offensive production we're going to see from the 49ers here with such a banged-up team. And, even with McCaffrey, banged up last week, we saw the real struggle offensively for the 49ers the first time. I just see this being a bit of more of a defensive style of game. I think this one's going to be sort of one of those, 24-10 or 24-13 kind of games. I do lean towards the 49ers right now to cover that 7 on the road, but I think my stronger play here, the under 43. I'm going to do something I don't normally do on these game videos. I'm going to go out a player prop here. I'm going with Kirk Cousins to throw an interception. He's thrown an interception in 11 of his last 12 primetime games. And against this 49ers defense, I got to think another one is coming. And you're getting some decent value with things like minus 125 or minus 130. So hop on that while you can. But for me, it's going to be under 43, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.